Pranking was your idea. And obviously, I rigged this little beauty before I knew there was a dimension-jumping psychopath in the mix.
Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. This week on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it is Happy Pranksgiving. We get an advanced listen in Melinda May, as well as advanced multi-dimensional Facebook stalking, and somehow it all ends up in Harry Potter references. So I'll do my top 5 moments and then my review. Everybody put your hands in the middle. I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. Here we go, number 5, Pranksgiving. So part of the episode was all about pranks, not just Fitz and Simmons pranking Skye, but about Melinda's Hits playlist of greatest pranks. This did a really nice job of lightening the tone of Melinda May's otherwise dark past of quote-unquote fixing things. It also kind of sets the stage for the possibility of future pranks between S.H.I.E.L.D. members. No matter how highly educated or highly trained a team is, there is always pranks, from the lowliest of S.H.I.E.L.D. freshmen to the highest of superheroes. I totally bet that Tony Stark is pranking the shit out of the other Avengers. The pranking subplot also gives us our first Harry Potter reference when Skye says, "Stupid S.H.I.E.L.D. Hogwarts." Number 4, post-booty call May. So Ward and May literally pick up right at the scene of the crime. Ward comes up with this super elaborate plot to throw the other member of the S.H.I.E.L.D. team off, and oh my god, she just walked off. So this means 2 things. May is, 1, a very sneaky person, but 2, she really just doesn't care, because if any of the other team members questioned her about it or made jokes, she would just stare at them until they peed their pants. Number 3, May's speech to Tobias in the barn. So this kind of pays off the Coulson subplot where we find out what he said to her right after her experience. She basically tells Tobias that the life he knew is over and the person he was before all this bad stuff happened is basically dead. So clinging to that is actually the real hell, not this other awful dimension that he's tethered to. The speech is really intense and it gives you an idea of just how bad things were for May after she took out that entire cult. Number 2, the particle accelerator. So the team finds out that it was basically the explosion that tore a hole in space-time, leaving Tobias kind of tethered between these dimensions. If you read Marvel's New Avengers comic book series, especially the recent issues, they've been dealing a lot with the multiverse. So this is actually a little bit of a crossover with the comic books. In the actual episode though, they make a reference to Thor's Rainbow Bridge, and that the people that were behind the particle accelerator might have been trying to duplicate that technology. And my number 1 moment, Scrabble. Or should I say, May's mischief managed. Not only is it a nice Harry Potter reference, it also kind of lets us know that May is doing okay. She's obviously this different person. She gave that speech to Tobias, so the person she was before she killed all those cult members is dead. Like, she's gone, and she's this new May person, but that doesn't mean that she can't laugh, or booty call Ward, or prank people. So as dark as May is right now, she's not quite as broken as Coulson thinks she is. But let me know in the comments, what were your top 5 moments from the episode? Overall, I really liked it. It was a nice May episode. It almost felt like her story was bigger than this particle accelerator story. Let that be a lesson. In any Whedon show, the characters will always be a bigger story than the comic book aspects, even if it's the other Whedon show. I really love the added prank dimension that the show has now, because it just opens things up to have so much more fun. All of the best sci-fi and fantasy series of all time have always had prank elements. Every single Star Trek series, Supernatural, between Sam and Dean, even Battlestar Galactica had pranks, and it was super dark and depressing. Let me know what your favorite prank is from a sci-fi or fantasy show in the comments below. Right now, mine is actually from Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, whenever the Weasley twins basically went on a tear and got kicked out of Hogwarts by Dolores Umbridge. S.H.I.E.L.D. is back in 2 weeks on December 10th. It's actually bringing back J. August Richards as a superpowered S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. Right now, learn all about the Thor crossover episode last week by clicking here, and click here to learn all about the Doctor Who Christmas special. Thank you so much for watching. High fives. Happy Pranksgiving. See you guys tomorrow.